verlassen das Land in einer der größten
Tensions ran high in the German Bundestag on Wednesday as lawmakers clashed over the country's Middle East policy 2 years after the Hamas-led October 7th attacks and the start of the Gaza war. The debate, initiated by CDU, CSU and SPD, focused on whether Germany should seize the current moment as an opportunity for peace in the region. But the session quickly turned into a fierce confrontation between parties. The far-right AfD accused the government of weakness during hostage crises and criticized Berlin's financial commitments abroad, arguing that taxpayer money was being distributed while many Germans struggle with rising costs.
When I read today again that this federal government, after assisting Ukraine, after giving incredibly high contributions to the European Union, now also wants to proceed with rebuilding Gaza, one can only shake one's head. Do you not realize what is happening in Germany at the moment? It goes on. There is not a week in which it is not reported that large German companies are going bankrupt. There is not a week in which more and more people do not know how they are supposed to make ends meet. And you have your generous trousers on and distribute freely the tax money of the Germans throughout the whole world.
Foreign Minister Johann Wadephul emphasized Germany's responsibility in the Middle East, underlining support for Israel while acknowledging the severe humanitarian toll in Gaza. He described the moment as decisive for peace efforts.
Especially in Germany, we are and remain responsible for distinguishing between these, with historical responsibility for the safety of Jews in our country, for the existence and safety of the State of Israel, regardless of the particular policies of the Israeli government, to feel and perceive this. And to make it clear again and again, we stand firmly and unwaveringly by Israel's side and its people.
The Bundestag was deeply divided over Berlin's plan to support Gaza's reconstruction. Critics warned against pouring billions into foreign aid, while others said assistance was vital to address civilian suffering and rebuild destroyed infrastructure. Left-wing representatives pressed for accountability on both sides of the conflict, condemning both Hamas's attacks and Israel's military response, while urging stronger humanitarian measures and international diplomatic engagement.
And hostages were not freed that way either. We from the left say very clearly, human rights are indivisible for everyone, in Israel as in Palestine. Every life counts. With regard to Cairo, the most important goal now is the immediate release of all hostages and the immediate end of the killing in Gaza. These are the two central goals. And, Mr. Wadephul, that's not enough. It's not enough to just talk about the day after now. You also have to talk about the day before, because peace will only come if there is also pressure on Israel. At the moment, the right-wing extremists in the Israeli government are not ready for peace. Economic pressure is also needed.
The debate coincided with ongoing negotiations in Cairo, where Israel and Hamas are discussing a US-brokered peace initiative that includes the release of hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners and detainees. According to Gaza health authorities, Israeli operations since October 2023 have killed more than 67,000 people and injured nearly 170,000. With peace talks at a critical stage, Germany's position remains a point of sharp political dispute.